Hello. Hi. I am DD Love. Welcome to the building. I am here. First of all, drop down and hit like, subscribe, and share. Thumbs it up, thumbs it down, whatever your pleasure. Okay, because this is a serious, serious discussion that I'm about to have with you. Young men and women, old men and women, porn bombers, guys who like to send out pictures of their peen. Okay, let's get into it. Y'all know my videos are often YouTube inspired. So there's been porn bombing going on. And I told you I was down to the homie page the other day and he showed his balls, his crack, and everything. Okay, everything. Right. Now, today I was over there again and I got a repeat show. Okay, he didn't show it all today, but he showed a little something today. And that just, made me think to myself that, let me tell you something. Right. First of all, let's talk about the sitting and the showing of the peen. Okay. Respect your dick. Right. First of all, respect your own dick. Right. You're disrespecting your own penis when you send it out soft. First of all, let's start here. Don't just send people pictures of your penis. All right. If this sister ain't seen your penis before, she does not want you to videotape it. She don't want you to send that shit on an Instagram. She don't want to see it. Don't DM me that shit unless it's impressive. Mm-hmm. See, some of y'all think y'all shit is impressive, and it is not. It is not. Right. They need to be washed. They need to be shined. They need to be groomed. They need to be erect. Hello. Let me tell you something. First of all, if you send me a picture of a soft dick, I'm going to assume that your shit don't work properly. All right? Right. Because I'm not that sister that's going to be over there tapping it and flipping it and doing all that bullshit to try to get it to work. I don't do those. Honey, I suggest you get some ginseng or drink some Guinness Stout. Take better care of yourself. Stop drinking liquor. Because if your thing don't get hard on its own and stay hard, baby, this ain't the ride for you. I don't do those. And ladies, I suggest you don't either. Some of y'all are sad because y'all probably getting some of that bad dick that's out there. Because some of these photo bombers, this shit is just all wrong, And I thought about it because the day before this, my ex sent me two pics. I ain't asked him. He does that shit to me occasionally. You know what I'm saying? I've been on a drought, so I didn't mind this time. But normally I'd be like, nigga, don't send me that shit. All right? And it's impressive. But I've been there. I know it well. So that's okay. Right? But some of you guys are out of control with it. And it's not attractive. And especially if your peen is not circumcised, I definitely don't want to see a picture of it. That's just what it is. Like, some of y'all need to get real with yourselves. Everybody don't want to see your dick. We don't. And if we do, it's got to be impressive. Like I said, it needs to be clean and washed. It needs to be groomed. It needs to be shined up. It needs to be hard. And it needs to be covered. When your shit is impressive, baby, you don't have to it don't have to swing out like that. You can put on them gray sweatpants, the boxer briefs, right? Whatever. When it's impressive. But some of y'all think y'all shit is impressive and it's not. I'm telling y'all, there's bigger, better, and harder out there, right? And stronger. There's some dangerous ones too. Y'all ladies, y'all know the ones that they big, but they don't know what to do with it. Oh my God, those that hurt you. You gotta be careful with those. But the key is to take deep breaths. Right. But don't nobody want to see no dusty dick pics. That's my message to the fellows out there. Periods. Don't nobody want to see no dusty dick pics. I mean, I really didn't think about it till one of my loved ones dropped down there. She was like, "Girl, you need to put this message on Facebook." Right. Don't nobody want to see no dusty peen. Nobody asked you. It's not. I mean, some of them. I mean, like one lady, she was like, "All dicks are ugly." Not true. Right. And if you want to see an impressive dick, honey, cash at me your email address, and I'll send you it. I'll send you a pic. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, no, guys, cover that shit up. Put it on something. Put a bow on it. Some sparkles. Y'all know how the strippers do it. Y'all ever been to the strip club? Remember back in the day when we used to be able to do that before COVID? I mean, it was way, way before COVID for me. But I remember I used to sit in the back of the strip club, right? And I mean, it was aight. I was having a good time. But one of my cousins, she was there every week. She was having a good motherfucking time. So I said, you know what? Let me go sit up front with her and see what's really good. Oh, and it was on and popping. Right. Let me tell y'all, one night I went to this other strip club, right? And it was in a raunchy area, right? It was in a really, really rough area. So there was the women on one side and the dudes on the other side. So I'm sitting there and there's a girl sitting next to me. And don't y'all know the stripper ate her out on the floor? I was just like, oh my God. I mean, she was a nice looking girl. I was confused as to why she needed that lick at that moment in front of all these people, but okay. And it was just really like, ugh, when she put her underwear back on, I was just like, oh my God. However, another dude came out and he had an impressive magic stick. Impressive. So when it was over, he was like against the wall. So I went up to it and I grabbed it because I wanted to see if this motherfucker was real. That's how impressive it was. Okay. And some girl reached around me and she licked the tip of that shit. Oh, but it was real, y'all. It was impressive and it was real. Yes. Some women are suckers for a big dick and a smile. Right. And you know what's unfortunate? Sometimes it's like the best dick is attached to dudes who don't do shit. You know, I'm talking that amazing, mind blowing dick slinging. Okay. Right. It's usually someone who doesn't have a job or something. So some issue, like, he's chilling all day. That's why he can do it so good like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. That's all I came to say. Shine the bitch up, get it hard, put it in something, and make it look good. If you're gonna put the dick out there, make it worth our while. Okay, you don't have to put the actual raw dick out there. You really don't. Nobody wants to see it. Like I said, unless it's impressive and beautiful. Mhm. Yeah, and right, and not because you said so, because others have said so. You know what I mean? Like you got that magic stick, you can do whatever you want to do. Women forgive you all the time, and they don't care that I don't want you like that. Just stop by one of them magic sticks, them impressive sticks. Right, you can do that. And you know what's funny? Those guys really don't flaunt their shit like that. That's the wild shit. Unless you're telling them no, then they'll say some slick shit like touch it. To change your mind real quick. That often works, doesn't it, ladies? Let's keep it real. Another issue is that women have been shamed into believing that they're a whore if they sleep with somebody. Like, no, you getting fucked. It's sick. It's your business. If your work, use it if you want to. Okay. I heard, and the other thing about it too is a lot of people don't realize. Like, I heard someone make a comment on here. He was like, yeah, don't women go out and dance in groups and stuff like that? No, straight women really don't. I've never been one to do that. Right. Usually when you see women dancing up in groups and all that time and rubbing up on each other, they're usually lesbians. That's why they do that. So make no mistake, when you see the women standing off in the corner like myself minding their business, it's because we getting digged down, baby. I don't need to be dancing up in a group of bitches. Not never. No, not necessary. Solo for dolo, baby. Absolutely. Y'all got to understand the rhythm of a real woman. What real women do. We move different. It might seem odd to you, you know, because I'm not a group girl. I'm not a fan girl. I don't do all of that. Because whenever there's a group, there's deception. I don't give a fuck who it is, okay? What group it is. There's deception. Look amongst our own group of people. There's deception. Backstabbing and all kind of bullshit. But, yeah. Y'all be judging women on the wrong shit. It's like, oh, she's a hoe. She's a hoe. She's been with more than one man. And it's funny because a lot of the women that they put up on pedestals, like I said, they're lesbians. They're sleeping with other women. So you just don't know about it. Right. Y'all niggas are stupid. A lot of you dudes are dumb. I mean, no, I'm not being mean. It's just what it is. Some of y'all are fucking slow. And judge women based on the wrong things. Y'all really want to ask somebody how many people have they slept with? Why? What's it to you? And that's some black man shit. White men don't do that. They don't give a fuck. Okay, they don't give a damn, right? But it's just the black man thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that's about. Like, they want you to be pure as the, like, let's use T.I., for example. Look how he said all that stuff about keeping his daughter a virgin. Meanwhile, you're out raping and drugging young girls. See what I'm saying? It's a contradiction. It's a bunch of bullshit. You know, it's the same way when they dragged that girl that 50 Cent was going with. And wasn't there some shit with Meek Mill, I believe? He said something about her being a pass around or some bullshit. But I see 50 lonely asses back with her. Hello. Don't let other people dictate your happiness, right? If you're with someone and you like them and other people don't, and that person is good to you, only you know the inner workings of your relationship. You break up with somebody, like, it's even the same with like overweight people. Like, somebody will like you or you could like them, but you feel like, well, they're not pleasing to society's eye. So you don't really fuck with them like that. Even though you could be happy with that person, but you more concerned about what other people may think and what other people have to say. You're never going to be happy like that. There is a lot of lonely motherfuckers sitting around because they care about what some other lonely ass motherfucker thinks. And that's the honest to God truth. For real. Or like, I have one friend, and it's sad. He a young dude. Well, he ain't young anymore. He's younger than me though. But he moved here from Ohio. And he's pretty much been single the whole time he's out here, but because he's looking for some anorexic looking bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wants a woman. And I told him, like, the chick he was with, I was like, the bitch, she looked like she was on crack. And then come to find out, she basically was. I forgot what she was doing, but no grown woman is that fucking skinny. Y'all know what else is crazy too? Like how people, a lot of difference between transgender women and a cis woman is that women have natural body fat. If y'all are out, men, because y'all claim y'all don't be knowing, I couldn't tell she was transgender. There are those moments when you can't. Some, you know what I'm saying, but the majority of them have 0% body fat. Like, women have body fat. It's natural. It is what it is. So start there. If you see somebody that's perfect, because I was rolling, I saw this girl walking up the street and I said, oh, she's transgender. Because it's always extra. You know what I'm saying? It's always extra. Like, you extra woman. You feel me? It was like she was walking on the runway. I was dying laughing. I said, oh, you turn it down a little bit if you really want to pass. But dudes may not know any better. But as a female, I'm like, yeah, that's a transgender person. Because you're serving a lot. Even sometimes the clothing is like, a woman, a biological woman would not wear that. You know what I'm saying? Some would, but they would get judged. They on some other bullshit. So when you see that in a normal setting, you just like, okay, you're being extra. There are ways to tell. It is what it is. Nothing against the transgender. Y'all know I love them. I got some my people's who's transgender. But when I tell y'all some of them are extra, 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 but that's how you can tell. Like I said, women have body fat. And it's amazing how women always, dragging each other for being fat, being out of shape, you bad body built. It's like everybody has assets and things to bring to the table. You know what I mean? I don't know a perfect woman. For real, for real. Like J-Lo. Y'all see J-Lo and A-Rod broke up. I heard that she was out chilling with, what's his name, the other day? Ben Affleck and shit. J-Lo. A dude said, he said high value women don't be having sex. Hold on, y'all. Hello? Yes. Are you here? Order my food online and went to the wrong address. Okay. What the hell was we talking about? People breaking up. Oh, so yeah, so J Lo and A Rod broke up, and she was saying that it was the worst time of her life when they were together after, because she thought she was going to be able to forgive him. Nobody forgives anybody for cheating on them. Even cheaters don't forgive their spouses for cheating on them, even though they've been cheating with everybody under the damn sun. When it happens to them, they feel like it's the end of the damn world. So you've been cheated on. You're kind of fooling yourself, you know? What happened with Yandy, y'all? Yandy and Mendeecees. Now, my issue with that was, why are they mad at Mendeecees for telling the truth? He said that he don't know if he would have waited for her while she was locked up. And it was like the end of the world. But that's the fucking truth. If you choose to do that, that is on you. I remember when I was young, a dude said to me, will you wait for me if I get locked up? And I told him, no. What am I waiting on you for? I'm not locked up. Why am I waiting on you? Hell no. No. It's different if it's your husband and he wasn't cheating on you when his ass was out here on the streets. That's one thing, right? If he locked up because he was getting money on the strength of y'all, but if it's some bullshit, no. Hell no. I'm fucking waiting on you for what? Especially you got 25 years. What the fuck I look like? No. Never gonna happen. I don't date. That's why I don't date criminals, because I ain't that ride or die bitch. I ain't doing all that. I'll see you when you get back. I'll send you some money, put some money in your books, but I ain't waiting for you. So everybody had a problem with me in DC saying that. But see, again, in our community, black women have been fooled to believe that that makes you a good woman. Like, everybody was praising her for waiting for him. For what? Why? Oh, and then they lied, and that's why I was confused. I was like, are they married? But no. Remember, she said they was married, and then we found out that they didn't really get married. So, you know, again, you're delusional, like Chrissy Lampkin, her other Love and Hip Hop co-star. This is sad for black women. The examples that are given to us as a strong woman. Black women that are abused are considered strong women. You stay with a motherfucker who cheat on you and treat you bad, you're a strong woman. Tiny. Hell no. That don't make you a strong woman. Absolutely not. We need to do better. For real, we need to accept more, and we need to expect more, and we need to stop listening to bullshit. I don't know who made up these rules. Like I said, women are labeled whores. No, if you're in a relationship and you ain't happy, dump that motherfucker and move on. But nowadays, you can't even date. These people are crazy. It's not even worth it. Date at your own risk. It's like Russian roulette. You don't know what the fuck you're going to get. Okay? He might be normal. He might not. I read a story. No, I watched a video of this lady in Jamaica. She moved to another island. I believe it was Anguilla. And so she met this guy there. She met him in January. And like, you know, maybe like 6 weeks in, she was like, you know, I don't want to date him anymore. The motherfucker stalked her down for like 5 months until he killed her, like in the middle of a shopping center downtown, like over a date. So, you know, be careful who you're dating. When they seem weird to you up front, don't overlook that shit. He's a weirdo. It is what it is. And you don't know what kind of weird. There are different kinds of weird. You know, there's funny weird, haha. He's different. He like weird shit. Okay. But then there's weird, like he ain't never really had a girlfriend. He don't know how to let shit go. Don't do it. And this goes for my lesbian sisters too. Y'all need to be motherfucking careful. I've been seeing some disturbing things. You know, also I noticed how people do not tell motherfuckers the truth. I see a lot of people sitting around with their friends and just hand clapping and amen. I could never do that. That's why I fucks with me. Because if you out of pocket, bitch, I'm going to tell you you out of pocket. You crazy. You bugging. But people laugh and co-sign, and then when some bad shit happened, they be like, oh, well, they did do this. They did say that. Oh, I did see that coming. You didn't care enough about your friend to say something to them, to stop them, to tell them to get fucking help. I was over on Soul Flow TV. Y'all know Soul Flow? He's a Jamaican. He lives in Florida and Miami now. He has a wife. Brain Flow TV. I love them. But check them out. But he told me that he met this dude, and like a neighbor or some shit. But the dude told him he was gonna kill the girl, but the only reason he didn't kill her is because he liked her mother or some shit. What? Your lives be on the line messing with a lot of these dudes. Also, don't date motherfuckers who really toting guns either. I'm telling y'all gotta be careful. Who you let up around you, who you let up in you. Real shit. Because some of these niggas can't handle the juice. Don't fuck with it. If they crazy. And a lot of times it's not even about sex. It's just the mental. Somebody's sick in the head, they're going to harass you. You know, I'm just also... Okay. What was that today? I'm sorry. But it's alarming to me how people are overlooking a situation because it involves two women. And then people are like, well, you know, you don't know both sides. I don't need to know both sides. You don't, in some situations, you don't need to know both sides. All you need to know is that the shit needs to stop, period. The sides don't fucking matter. Cut the shit. You know, leave, if the person want to be left alone, leave them alone. Like, I don't know how people are justifying certain, you know, acts of, of just hate, terrorism. Like, have y'all never been fucked with on that level? Have you never been pushed to the brink? Because that's wrong. Stalking is wrong. I don't give a fuck who's doing it. Don't call my goddamn phone more than 3 times if I don't want to speak to you. Don't. You know, and then the other thing is that people fail to realize that when you're in a relationship with somebody, things get ugly, things get heated. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. Okay, where I left off was I was saying that in relationships, people get into altercations. When you're passionate and you're in love, you argue, you might mush a bitch, you might punch somebody. Shit happens. It is what it is. But when shit gets extreme, you didn't realize this is not the relationship for you. You move on and you don't look fucking back. You let it go, you know? It's not that serious. But I'm thinking that people can't move on from shit because they keep talking about it. I mean, it's just a sad situation to hear all this repetitive shit over and over and over again. You know, like people really need to move on. It's like COVID, anything that happened pre-COVID shouldn't even really fucking matter at this point. I mean, I can't imagine breaking up with somebody and them still talking shit about me 2 years later. I shouldn't even be a thought in your motherfucking process ever. Right. And that's bad. Doesn't matter who it is. Like, you need to let this shit go. You gotta let shit go. Like, I don't even talk about motherfuckers that I don't like. Really, I don't. I may kiki real quick and keep it motherfucking moving, but it's not. I'm dedicated. You can feel the anger and the animosity in me. And when you feel like that about people, don't discuss them. Don't fucking think about them. The goal is to move forward and forget their asses. Because it's weighing you down. Definitely. But the co-signage of bullshit is too much for me. Like I said, how can I be your homegirl and I'm not tell you that, yo, you're tripping. You're borderline fucking spazzing and you need to stop it. Like, I'm not your friend. I mean, but a lot of people just really don't give a fuck. But I can't be around and co-sign dumb shit. Because I don't ever want to be that person that's sitting back saying, I coulda, shoulda, but I didn't. Don't do those. Mm-hmm. Something else I wanted to tell y'all. Mm-hmm. Well, so Erica Mena want to fight Wendy Williams. I'm not really sure why. But she needs to go sit her whole ignorant ass down somewhere. Hopefully she's going to Phoenix online, getting a goddamn degree in something. Erica Mena is tired. I don't know what they said. Safari was dragging her, saying how he don't want to be with her. Again, another desperado bitch. Let it go. Move it along. Move it along. It's okay to be single. And just because you have a child and you're single doesn't make you a single mom. Okay, it doesn't make your child still has a mother and a father. Just make sure your kid can see the dad and call it a day. All right, because this whole fairy tale bullshit about people got to live together forever. I mean, it's nice when it happens, but that's just not how it goes, you know. Uh-huh. All right, I'm out. I just wanted to pop in and tell you I present the dick clean. Be nice to people. Don't ask motherfucking questions. Let shit go. A past relationship is that a past relationship. But I'm going to tell y'all, I thought this woman beat this woman. I was just, this, a beating never happened? What are we really talking about? That's what I want to know. That's the question that I would like to answer. What are we really talking about here? What is the driving force behind? I don't even want to talk about it. Fuck that. Let it go. But it was just weird. Like, what was the driving force behind all of this? So you didn't actually get your ass whooped, but you're angry that somebody else got their ass whooped? I'm just not. I can't make the connection. I'm not an idiot, so I should, but I can't follow on this one. This one, I'm just like, what the fuck is really good? It's so scary. I mean, it's scary. That's what people, it's scary to me. Maybe because I don't know them all this long or whatever, but that shit is scary to me. I would hate for someone to be doing that to me or mine, any of my loved ones, for real. That's some bullshit. I don't want to see anybody go through that. And like I said, if it was a man on a woman, people would be taking this shit a whole lot more seriously than they are. Unfortunately, being in same sex relationships, that has got to be an issue at times. Like how do you, because it's easier when it's a man and a woman, they're gonna automatically say, okay, the guy is the aggressor or whatever. But when it's like man or woman on woman, like, you know, do they even take that shit seriously? I don't know. But it's horrible. And then for the person to think that it's okay for them to just say and do whatever the fuck they want whenever they feel like it is just really disrespectful and horrible. I'm like, what? Oh, I can say what I want, but should you? Should you have some compassion? Like I wouldn't. And anybody watching that person, I can't imagine that anybody else would date your ass. Like, why would they? Look how you're behaving. I would hate to break up with someone like you. That's fucked up. Like, it should be a clean break. Like, shouldn't you be able to come back? I'm friends with all my exes except one because he was a thief. I don't fuck with thieves. Now you're out. You steal, you're done. Now I could argue with you. I could fuck you up. You could cheat on me. I can cheat on you, whatever. We can come back around and possibly be cool. I'm always open to a phone call or whatever. But when you ain't friends with your exes, you got to ask yourself why. Like, who's not friends with their exes? Somebody they used to fuck with. Like, I mean, come on. I got one of my exes. I haven't. How long has it been? 21 years. Right. Yeah, like something like that. Some crazy shit. Might be longer than that because y'all know I'll be giving myself a different age. Okay, more like 30 years. 30 years. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 30 years. I always say 20. That's my go-to number. So when I say 20, y'all know that I mean 30. Right. Yeah. So, yeah, from 30 years ago, he be hitting me up talking about, can I get a hug? And I'm tempted to give him one, too. Mm-hmm. Right. But, yeah, like, are all your, and not only just, loving relationships, but just friendships. Like, are you not friends with people that you used to know? Like when you see people you used to know, is it always you got to duck and hide, or you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is really good? What are you doing and saying to people if that's the situation? That should not be. Yeah, people be happy to see me, right? Even bitches that I've had to cuss out, male or female, it doesn't matter because usually if I did, they had that shit coming and they know this, and I stand by what I say. Okay, yeah, that's like I wear the badge of honor as being mean. You know, but I just told somebody the other day, I don't give a fuck. Call me what you want. Okay? Because I'm honest, because I don't let people say whatever they want, and because I point out obvious shit that doesn't make sense to me. Because if you're a liar, I'm going to fucking call you on it. That makes me mean. Some people like to be told lies. I'm not that person. You're not going to get a lie from me. You're not. I'd rather not say shit. But if you force my hand, I'm going to tell your ass the truth. I'm never going to lie to you just so you can hear what you want to hear. If you ask me, is my dress ugly? If your shit ugly, I'm going to tell you. If I care about you, you ain't got to ask me. I'm just going to tell you that shit is ugly. Come again, selector. Right. But that's being a friend. The truth hurts. One of my friends was so funny. See, she wondered why I don't fuck with her like that because she can't handle the cuss out that I would put on her ass. So I distanced myself from her. But what was interesting was one day she texted me to tell me some gossip, right? But you telling me gossip about somebody else, but little do you know, I know some gossip about you, bitch, that you didn't bother to call to tell me about your motherfucking self. So why are you calling me gossiping about somebody else? What about your business, bitch? Let's talk about that. I'm more concerned about that. I'd rather talk about that. Right. But you ain't talking about that. Mm-hmm. So I text her one night, right? And she was out with some other chicks that I know them, but I wasn't texting them. I was texting her. And so she writes back and she tells me, ha ha, and such was laughing too. And I thought to myself, I said, now, I get that I vlog and I speak to people publicly, like as a group or whatever. However, this is a personal discussion. You didn't tell me that you were sharing my text with other people. How the fuck do you know that I wanted them to hear what I had to say on that certain topic? You just chose to share that. But again, you're sharing my text with them. You're sharing gossip with me about someone else, bitch, but you ain't told me about your motherfucking self. Right. See, that's the problem with bitches. That's why I ain't got it to do. Uh-uh. No, no time for that, bitch. Because I'd rather talk about you. Let's talk about you. Hmm. Mm-hmm. You want to talk about other bitches? No, I don't give a fuck about them, bitch. I know you. Let's talk about you. But people don't want to do that. That's keeping it too real. So I don't do that. That's why I don't sit on the phone, gossip with bitches. Don't fucking call me about that bullshit. Mm-mm. And the funny is when I do talk to people, like I talked to my uncle the other day. I talked to him for like 4 hours because I don't talk to him often. I talk with my aunt whenever we get on the phone. It'd be like 3 hours. There are some people, but randoms and shit like that, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. People will do you dirty. And it's sad. And like when you look around on here, when you let people into your lives, they drag you for every fucking thing that they know about you. Some of the shit is just like, wow. Wow. Y'all know what else I saw on here? The battle of the autistic mothers. That needs to stop. Just cut the shit. I've said that in a previous video. Cut that shit out. Stop it. As parents, we all can do better. Every parent in the world is fucking struggling. So whether your kid is a goddamn scholar, a scientist, or whatever, you got some issues with your children. No manual. Every relationship is different. Just like every autistic child is different. So therefore, if you are doing one thing with your child, don't apply it to the next person's autistic child. It has nothing to do with them. Your situation is yours. Again, mind your fucking business. This is what people don't do. Talk about your business. Don't talk about other people's autistic children. Talk about yours and focus on that. That must stop. That's horrible. Y'all know what else I saw? The hypocrisy on this motherfucker is also interesting too, because I heard a bitch on here talking about, oh no, so we don't do that. We don't fuck around with people. We don't do that. We don't call people. That's bullshit. We try to motherfuckers calling the FBI, the DCF, the ABC, the DEE. Who? That was y'all, right? Oh my God. But do bitches forget? See, as your friend, as your peoples, I'm that bitch to remind you. That's why I gotta ride solo. Cause I'm gonna remind you. If I listen to my peoples on the video telling a motherfucking lie, I'm gonna tell you, bitch, you're lying. You're telling a goddamn lie. But there are people in this world who were born to lie. And I just don't fuck with it. That's the majority of people, to be honest with you. Unfortunately, people love to lie for no reason. I mean, sometimes I hate the lies I hate most are the ones I didn't ask for. But bitch, if I didn't ask you, what are you talking about? You didn't even have to bring that shit up, but you're lying anyway. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just came through here to kick the Willie Bobos with y'all. It's a lot going on in the world. And on these, like I said, these YouTube streets are hilarious. I mean, I'm just sitting back like, these people can't be serious. Can't be serious. It's sad. It's really sad. And I come to the conclusion a long time ago that these people are mentally ill or, are on a spectrum. And that's what a lot of it is, because they co-sign and encourage bullshit. Like normal working people who function on a normal level, this is not the type of shit that you encourage or, it's not entertaining. I'm telling you, I don't even listen. I'm like, this shit bad for my blood pressure. I don't fuck with it. Like, I can't. It's just not good energy, It's bad energy. And you pick that shit up. If you listening to that all the time, like I said, it's to the point I don't listen. I listen to who speaks in sentences, right? A bitch who can form a paragraph. I watch those people. Other motherfuckers, absolutely not. Some of this, because you know what? I watch people and I feel this urge to curse their asses out. That's why I can't do it. I be feeling this urge like, you stupid ass bitch. How dare you? You fucking talking about yourself, you goddamn moron bitch. You don't know you don't have shit and you talking about somebody else. That's the type of shit I be wanting to drop down and say. When they drop links, I be wanting to hit the link. Oh yes. Sometimes I be wanting to hit the motherfucking link. I used to. I don't go around no more. So But yeah, just to tell the bitches the truth. It's sad. Delusional motherfuckers. Delusional. Straight delusional. hmm Straight fucking delusional. Like they're in a position. Some people have been through things on here. They talk about the trauma that they went through. But what did y'all do to move beyond that trauma? You know, I believe in therapy. I start therapy tomorrow for my for the gun incident. Cause y'all know I have anger issues too. So I don't want that shit to manifest in another way, cause it will. Cause you don't think. And that's the most dangerous kind of anger. That anger that you're not really acknowledging, that anger that you just, hmm I'm burying it because I needs to move on. That's dangerous. You'll fuck somebody up with a snap, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna work through that and talk to somebody about that because, I'm a responder. Like, and I didn't respond, and I would have, like, I thought about it, but I didn't have the right tools, and thank God I didn't, because then my life, it was jail or hell. For, one of us was going to one another. It was what it was, and it wasn't necessary over nothing with someone that I don't know. The same with the situations that occur here on these YouTube streets. It's over bitches you don't know, and it's not necessary. You're wasting your time and your energy. You fucking with your health. And your mental, like, how are you growing as individuals if this is the kind of shit that y'all are putting in your head all day? Like, do y'all read books? I find it hard to believe because you would talk about other things. Like, people are really talking about shit that happened in 2018. People they fell out with in 2020, 2015. I mean, being in the beef sector will turn you off from religion, education, Las Vegas. Because, damn it, I'm sick of hearing. When I hear the word Vegas, I get triggered. What the fuck? Okay. It's just too much. It's constant, 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 constant. The same repetitive shit. Then they want to put people up on pedestals. This person is the queen. This person is the queen. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't seen not near bitch dripping in diamonds and jewels. I haven't. I haven't seen the queen up on this motherfucker yet. Okay? Queens do queen things, and it's no slight to the women, but I'm just saying, like, it's just a fucking title. Y'all throw titles around like this shit really means something. Like, bitches on here and people really think that they're real celebrities. Like, I be hearing people talk about, I respect this person. I respect that person. You know, motherfucking respect around this bitch. What is y'all talking about? The most delusional shit. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers ain't being real with themselves, because then they'll get who they get mad at for the week, and they gotta be respectful all of a sudden. All of a sudden, respect is due from you, but not from everybody else. They peoples just did the same shit. They don't have no problem with it, but you did it, and now it's, oh my God, the end of the world. I can't fuck with it. It's hilarious. Actually, it's not hilarious. It's sad. And it lets you know why the community that we come from is in a shambles, because these are the type of people who raise children. And could you wonder who the fuck raised some of these people that you have no moral compass? You lack empathy, right? You only think about yourselves. A lot of you have never been spanked in your lives because you can't be told no. When somebody tells you no, you throw a fucking tantrum, right? All y'all about get back. And it's so funny because people actually talk about it like they really fighting and they really interacting, and we jump this person, and if y'all know how sick y'all sound sick. Sick. I'm telling you, I went over to Olivia's. When was that? That was a few days ago. I was there for about 15 seconds. But I was like, wow, this is sad, man. Because you have people of all ages. All you heard was name calling. Then you hear people talking about, you call the police on me. I'm going to fuck you up, pull up, drop your address, bitch this, hold that. Like, and that was in 15 seconds. So that type of talk goes on for hours, and you got different people flipping on people, cursing people out. It's all about being combative. And that is what our reality is in our communities. And this is why our children are dying and missing and murdering each other, because it's all about being combative. Period. For nothing. Now, if you got a reason to freedom fight, by all means, get your ass out there and do what you got to do. But when it's time to really ride on some real shit, there's no one to be found. That's the problem. Or you want to, like I said, they always want to talk about white people and what white people are saying, but what the fuck are y'all saying to each other? Then you'll say shit like, well, you can't say black on black crime because there's Asian on Asian crime and there's white on white crime. Yeah, we can say black on black crime because it's our fucking reality. You know, we have been told things to misdirect us, and we believe that shit as a community and as a whole. And it is very fucking disturbing and sad when you really get down to the root of it all. It's fucked up. And you see it here. You see it here. These are from, like I said, women. Like, people go around and they looking for new beef, and this person is better than you, and she's flyer than you, and who? I ain't seen Imelda Marcos up on this bitch. If y'all don't know who Imelda is, look her ass up. And then you tell me about who's the queen. What? Ain't no royalty on here. There's no royal behavior. You're spiraling deeper and deeper out of control as adults. I mean, I hear people talking about here, you need to get out here and fight, and you need to do this. Y'all ain't heard that people don't fight no more. Motherfuckers kill each other in real life. Ain't nobody fighting. You'll die. Do y'all know in Connecticut yesterday they had their first trial since the courts opened back up, right? Girl, I think she was 32. Anyway, her and her boyfriend had an argument, like motherfuckers do on here, right? And then they was like, all right, fuck that. She called some people for them to pull up on the dude. The dude got killed. So they don't know who shot him, but they have the people on video, but they can't identify who the two guys were. But they were able to identify her ass, and her dumb ass went to trial. Not with a 12-man jury of her peers, but she did 3 judges. 2 out of the 3 judges found her ass guilty. She's facing, 35 to 80 years in prison? Right, and when you go to trial, they pretty much give your ass the maximum for wasting their time and their money. I don't know what the fuck made her think that she was going to get away with that. But it's just the reality how we lack conflict resolution, how nobody wants their feelings hurt, how people are fucking emotionally immature. What happened to crying and going on about your fucking business? Huh? Another dude, he was breaking up with his girlfriend. He reached over in the car. The bitch pulls off and drags him through the parking lot and then shoots him in the head. Killed him. Now she's in prison too. But what happened to conflict resolution? People can't break up with you? Because this is what's going on. We're in a bad place. So when you see groups of people arguing and carrying on, right? In your real life, if you was to walk up on a crowd of people doing exactly what these motherfuckers is doing here on YouTube, would you stand and watch? I know I wouldn't. I don't even go to motherfucking gas stations. I've seen gas stations on YouTube and been like, oh my God, I would never get gas there. I don't fuck around like that. Because shit can happen to you in nice neighborhoods, but imagine when you put yourself out there into situations where people see you and they just want to fight you because they don't like you. Huh? I mean, it happens on here too. People don't like me. I don't know who the fuck they are. But they say shit, they write shit, they'll make videos about you. I come across the video of somebody, send it to me or tell me about it, but I don't even know you. Because I'm different, because I think different from what you think, then that makes me a bad person. You don't like me. Stupid ass shit. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But I know how people can be like that, you know what I mean? But even in my regular life, I don't hang around with stupid people. I just don't. It ain't nothing personal. But what are we going to talk about? Nothing. Because I don't argue. I don't fight. I don't talk about stupid shit. I don't do stupid shit. You do stupid shit. I'm going to tell you about your stupid ass shit. I mean, who got time for that all day? Don't get me wrong. I've had ignorant fucking friends before, but I did that shit because it's a go nowhere situation. Their circumstances don't change. Delusional bitches don't get better. They just don't because they don't want to hear the truth. So I let them be. See, a lot of y'all expect people to change and to morph into who and what you want them to be. I meet motherfuckers exactly where they are. And if they're not to my standard, my taste, my level, my liking, I leave their motherfucking asses right there. On the rebound, bitch. I ain't got time for that. Absolutely not. I will not. I will not. I will not. Life is about choices. You don't have to fuck with everybody. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to have some standards, some kind of checklist. Like, do y'all fuck with people who are uneducated, unemployed? Like, why? For what? What are you gaining from that? And it's different if you're unemployed, but some shit happened. But I'm talking about somebody who's 35 and has never done shit in their life. Why would you become friends with a person like that? What's wrong with you? And if you're that person, if you are that person, you need to do some things and make some changes in your life. Because it's choice. You know, I get that some things about demographics. Like I said, I live in a different area of the United States. And I also live in a blue state. So they try to help people. But if you can change up, switch up, my thing is like, if you're homeless, right? Say you're homeless in a city where, they don't really look out for the people. They don't get the people housing. You need to go to a city in a state where they help their peoples, and then you need to get on. Like where out here, people come out here from Florida and other places to get put on because the shelter system here is different. You know what I mean? Like they actually do from shelter to housing. Like they really want you to have your own shit, and the shelters are clean and more of a home environment because the state we live in invests in their community. So they're going to make sure that, some provisions are made. But some of y'all got to make some better choices. You know what I'm saying? Like, get a job. Oh, I don't want a job. I don't want to work at Walmart. If you make $0 an hour, get a motherfucking job. I don't care where it's at and what it's doing. Sweep the floor, pack groceries, do what you have to do. I've worked as a cashier as an adult woman. I did that. Right. After working in a corporate job, I was out of work because I had hurt. Well, I had left that job, but I got hurt. And I was like, one day I was like, I'm going back to work. I'm tired of being home. And my boyfriend was like, when the fuck is you going back to work, bitch? You've been chilling for a minute, because my money was good. Why not? So I was like, yeah, you know what? I am kind of bored. And I went back to work. And I went back and I worked as a cashier. It is what it is. And when I was there, the people from my old corporate job used to come and they're like, oh my God, you got to go back. Da, da, da. We're praying for you. And I ended up going back. But the point is that you do what you got to do. But it's a good thing I was working that job. So when that next job rolled back around, back at that corporate spot, I had a reference to give them. I was actually working, right? Some of y'all sitting on your asses expecting the world and you're not putting out any effort. Like, who's going to give you a reference if you don't have a job? If you're not working now, who's going to vouch for you? You want this great job, but there's no one to vouch for you. We don't know if you show up every day on time. We don't know if you show up at all. We don't know if you're capable. We don't know. You have no longevity anywhere. So why would I start you out with a job making $45 an hour and you ain't got shit to show? I'm just saying. So yeah, you need references. You need contacts. You need to have contacts with people because it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. This is why you should be friends with people who have a job because they can hook you up with a job. You know what I'm saying? A friend of a friend of a friend. It's all good. But when you apply for jobs, you got to put down references. So are you putting down a bunch of loser motherfuckers? You have to put down people with jobs, people who have, stable backgrounds. You preferably want to put down someone that they're going to call at their damn job to ask about you. Right. So it ain't about what you know, it's about who you know. So some of y'all are just surrounding yourself with trash. And some of you are trash. It is what it is. It's okay. Because you can change. You can change overnight. You can stop doing the ignorant shit you do. You could start doing some productive things in your life. You could start by not being negative all the fucking time. And in order to do that, you're going to have to separate from people. You need to take 2 weeks of motherfucking quiet time. I'm telling you, 2 weeks of quiet time. And you will be amazed at what you can find out about yourself. And when you look back and reflect on the things that you've been doing and the changes that you need to make. Because as long as you have breath in your body, there is an opportunity for growth. And some of you really need the majority need to take it. Not y'all, because y'all know that's why y'all over here, because we the people, we know what time it is. We got good motherfucking sense. But, those people out there, there are people out there. And I'm sure there's a few people who are straggling and struggling because nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? But change comes from within. And you can decide to do that at any day. Don't let your hand get forced. You know, because sometimes the opportunities are there and people don't take them, and then you will be shut the fuck down. That's just what it is. Especially when people have been warning you and telling you to cut it out, stop it. I like respect. I don't want to be mean. Stop it. Just stop. I just, what saddens me too, because I love my sisters, all of them, all of the negative, all of y'all on here, right? But some of them I see doing things like, y'all say this is just YouTube, but what you fail to realize is that you're actually affecting people in their lives. Like, so when you're harassing people, you're actually hurting them. There are people who are at home upset because they've been fucked with on YouTube, and that's just what it is. But to my sisters who consistently do that shit, my sisters and brothers, let me just tell you this. At some point, you're going to grow up. Like, some of y'all are only 30 right now. But some of y'all, when y'all get like 43, are going to actually have to look back at all this negative shit that y'all have done, and you're going to have to relate it and understand that this is why you're still unhappy at 43. So I really need a lot of y'all to cut the bullshit out now, because you're not going to get away with this. Just know that. Y'all do a lot of bullshit that y'all think is ha ha he he. It doesn't work that way. You're going to pay for it. You may never find happiness in your life, or as soon as you do, it'll be snatched the fuck away from you because you've gone out of your way to torture other people and make their lives a living hell. What do you think? It ain't gonna happen for you too? And then I find it interesting and funny and disgusting and appalling at the same time when people get on here and go, because it's fun. It's fun. It's not. I didn't even. It's not fun. It's not fun. There are many other things that we could be doing that could be fun. You know what I'm saying? But y'all want to exclude people. They only name the 6 super friends as the beef sector. When in reality, it's a lot of us. Right, us. Yeah, y'all don't, but y'all limit yourself to the beef sector. A lot of my subscribers don't know who the fuck the beef sector is or what y'all do. But see, that's the mentality of a narcissist. They think everybody fucking knows them when everybody in reality does not. Right. So, all right, I gave you all an hour. Almost an hour. I know I should have went live. I thought about it later. But sometimes I don't, I don't know. Then the people always on here talking about the numbers, the numbers, the numbers. That's your problem. Them numbers got y'all fucked up. Them numbers got y'all on some bullshit. Them numbers have made y'all lose your mind the way crack did people in the motherfucking 80s. For real. Them numbers got y'all out of your mind. Y'all have sold your soul to the devil. I've never been that bitch. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Like, I could meet a millionaire right now. If I don't like him, I don't like him, I don't want him touching me, I'm not going to motherfucking wear with him. I don't give a shit that he's a millionaire. Oh, you can fuck with him. He gonna buy you a house. He can't buy me shit because I don't like him like that. Now, if he wants to buy it under the understanding that I don't like you like that, then by all means, I'll take that shit. But ain't no way I'm going to pretend, because I've never sold my soul for money. You don't have to. Value yourself. You're priceless. You know what I'm saying? But y'all are out here showing your asses over some YouTube numbers, and I got the cloud, and y'all are up all motherfucking night. I mean, and y'all just go from drama to drama to drama. It's so sad. I'm telling you, young ladies, please, I'm begging a lot of you young ladies, y'all need to really think about what the fuck y'all are doing. Y'all are setting yourself up for, I'm telling you, a lifetime of fucking misery. Because y'all are fucking with bitches who are older than y'all, who are already miserable. So how do y'all think they got there? How do y'all think they got there? Hello? They don't have the remedy to happiness. If you fucking with older women and they not on they shit, you shouldn't be being bothered with them. You young ladies that are riding with old bitches who are angry and miserable and arguing and fighting every single day, them not the ladies y'all need to be fucking with. Y'all need to be looking for ladies who are going to tell y'all how to get over. Right? How to be a woman, how to get over that hurdle, how to grow as a person, so you can set yourself up for your future. Because I'm telling you, a lot of y'all are fucking up right now. Telling you, down the line, y'all ain't gonna have no other choice. You're gonna look back and be like, all that shit I said and did on YouTube. And it's YouTube to strangers, and it matters. Like I said, you keep saying that it's not real life when it really is. Y'all affecting people's emotional, their mental, all of that. And they're like, oh, they could just log off and they should do this. It still doesn't change what you're doing. I told you accountability. You're going to pay for what you did. A lot of y'all need to backtrack to motherfucking night today. Stop right now. Just shut the fuck up. Let me handle this a different way. Let me ease my way out. I mean, something. Wean yourself off from the negativity. Because I'm telling you, young ladies, young sisters, y'all got to do better. Y'all are going to be sadder than a motherfucker down the road. It's like women who cheat with people's husbands when they're younger and then they could never find a fucking man. Right. That's why, because it's karma, bitch. You don't get away with that. Okay? So stop being mean to people. Stop doing shit to people. Stop thinking this is funny. Stop riding with other negative bitches. Find something to do in your real life. Because this is all going to come back to haunt. There's no two ways about it. Because the shit that's going on is affecting people in their real lives. You're being mean. You're being fucked up. Like, people literally lose their jobs. People lose their housing. I mean, there was a guy, he had a tiny home, and he said that, I mean, people was calling on him. Writing the damn city commissioner. People don't mind their fucking business. I made a video the other day, and it was a cute video. I made it on Saturday. I was out doing some shit that was funny. But I realized that, unfortunately, I slipped up and I gave too much information. But when I came on YouTube, that's what I want to do. I want to give y'all my, like, share with y'all. But I don't want nobody calling my motherfucking jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, contacting my people. And I don't even know you and I never did anything to you, but you're just doing it because you can. That's what's fucked up. But then y'all want to say, we don't play with other people who treat us. We don't like when white people treat us bad. But why are we doing this to each other? It's consistent. It's all the time. Why are we doing it to each other? I'm telling you. Y'all don't give a fuck about calling somebody's job or apartment or landlord or husband or church. Y'all don't give a fuck. Daycare, whatever. I mean, one of my old girlfriends on here, she fucked around and showed her gym name in the background, and people was calling the gym asking for her. Right. Why? Because you can. How sad and fucked up are you as a person if that's what you're doing? Why would you do that? Instead of calling her gym, why don't you get yourself a gym membership and go to your own gym? But I'm finding that when you fuck with people who don't have anything, they don't respect your shit. That's why I don't fuck with people, because people be hating and jealous on the low. People don't know what you got to do to get what you got. But people will hate, or people wonder, oh, how can she afford that? Or how can she do this? Or how can she do that? That's that jealous shit. It ain't none of your business. As long as I ain't asking you for a motherfucking thing, don't worry about it. But I told y'all, people who are too concerned about other people's business. Anything you have, they want to tear it down and destroy it because they have nothing. So they have nothing to lose. They don't give a fuck about you losing everything. Leave them people alone. Seriously. All right, that was an hour. Okay, we got 2 minutes to go. Is there anything else that I needed you to know? Yeah, be careful who y'all fuck with, for real. Like, you really best to fucking with yourself. And if you're in a group of negative bitches, just dead it and just roll by yourself for a minute. Like I said, a 2-week break will do you justice. You'll be surprised how much sleep you can get, how much younger you're gonna look. Because like the lady at my job, I told you, the bitch keeps telling me she's my elder. Bitch, you're not my elder. Cut it out. Why do I seem so much older than you? Because you're an evil bitch. That's why. No other reason. You're evil. You're mean and you're fucking negative all the time. See me? I'm laughing. I'm kikiing all the goddamn time. I don't care. I will cuss a bitch out. But my goal in life is not to be angry every day, all day, to fuck with other people. I don't even be thinking about other bitches, to be honest with y'all. I don't. I be online shopping. Even if I don't order some of this shit, I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't always find stuff when I online shop. But I be shopping. I'm looking on vacations, how much it's going to cost. Is it really worth it? Because my new dilemma is I want to go to Jamaica, but I don't want to go to Jamaica because of the travel situation with the shot. I'm not getting that shot. So I can't quarantine when I get there. But I think they switched it up now. As long as you have a negative test, you good. But I don't even, it's just the hassle of getting there and all that bullshit. I don't even know if I want to do that, I don't know. I've never been to Martha's Vineyard. Maybe I'll go over there. I don't know. Go somewhere in the U.S. I'm not, But There's so many other things to be worried about, you know. I gotta take a class. I gotta sign up for school and shit. I need to have that paperwork in ASAP. Oh, I gotta do my damn taxes. What's today? Uh-huh. I got like 12 days to get my damn taxes done. Right. What else I want to do? Plenty of other shit going on, you know what I mean? Other than fucking with other people's lives. So if you got time to destroy other people, ask yourself why. Why do you care? Why are you engaging? And are you willing to pay at the end? Y'all have a good old day and a good old night. Make sure y'all do what's fucking right. Okay. Handle that. Okay. Handle that. Deuces.